morning. Namaste. Before we get started, I want to let you know that we're going to use a prop. I'm going to use this little stool. You could use a yoga block if you have one, or a chair might actually be very helpful for some of you. See if you can find something along that line. We're in a balancing pose, which that will help with. Okay, so we're going to talk about the senses. And I called the class, The I Sees Through the I, UIE. The I being the self. There's one more step in that. We really need to say the I, the self, sees through the sense of I, the lens of the ego, the asmita, the ahankara, my sense of who I am. My true self sees through the sense of self through the I, through the sense organ. And the self also hears through the filter of the ego, through the ears, etc. All of the senses, of which there are actually 10. There are the 5 sense organs that you will think of: the nose, the mouth, the skin, the eyes, the ears. Then there are also the 5 organs of action. And the actions that our bodies can do are locomotion, so moving with the legs, grasping, moving with the arms, expressing, elimination, and procreation. So those are the 5 organs, or the 5 actions that the what are called the karmindriyas take. So we have 10 organs that help us interact with the world. Why? The self needs some way to interact with the world, with the experience. And that's what the organs are there for. I will remind you, if you don't know it, of the image from the Katha Upanishad, which talks about the self as if it's being driven in a chariot, and the driver is the buddhi. It's the discriminating part of the mind. The self is the self, the I, and it just is carried along in this chariot. The chariot is the body, and it's there to convey the self. The buddhi, the driver, is the sense of discrimination, of wisdom, and it's being pulled by 10 horses, which represent the bhutindriyas, the sense organs, and the karmindriyas, the organs of action. The reins are the mind, the manas. And don't think of the image of the chariot. We don't often be driven in a chariot, right? But for us, we would think about being driven being chauffeured. And so in that case, the vehicle is there just for your pleasure, the trip is there for your pleasure, the driver is at your pleasure, everything's functioning for your trip. And that's really what this is all about. All of these sense organs and organs of action, and the mind, even the body, it's all here for the I to have its trip. However, the I is experiencing its trip through these organs, and the I sense often, let's say, almost 100% is distorted. It's the sense of, what we like, what we don't like, what I feel good about, what I don't feel good about, that distorts. So, what do? We have to learn to use the senses to give us the trip that we want versus go on the trip that the senses want. In that case, we need the horses. the horses just going wherever the heck they want to. That's the senses just being pulled, like, oh, that looks good, that tastes good, I like the feel of that. That's wild runaway horses. When we're in control of the horses with our sense of discrimination, then yes, we can still see and taste and touch and hear and smell all of these things in a way that doesn't derail us. So let's be aware of the senses. And who's looking through these eyes? So there's the sense organ, there's the ears, there's the nose, there's the tongue, there's the skin. Who's actually experiencing these things, and how clear is that lens that it's being seen through? As we do a yoga practice, we are going to be engaging our sense of sight and our sense of hearing, our sense of touching and feeling. Probably taste and smell are not as important right now. So let's think about how we're using those three senses in a way that can help us stay inwardly focused rather than be pulled outwardly focused. As you stand in samastiti and begin your ujjayi breath, you can tune in to the feeling of the air coming in the nose, the feeling of the breath expanding in the body, the feeling of the abdominal muscles contracting as you start your exhale, the feeling of the breath coming up, out through the throat and nose. We can be aware of the sound of the breath. If you gently engage ujjayi, listen to that whispered ah sound. You can use the sense of sight by focusing on one particular place. The eyes, you will notice, have a tendency to want to move around and see all kinds of things, but we discipline them and use our sense of sight, especially when we do a balance, of which we'll do a couple today, keeping the sense of sight as a way of bringing the attention in and staying more inwardly focused rather than pulling us out, as is its usual function. And throughout this whole practice, you can come back to the question, to whom are these sensations being presented? We'll begin with a variation of Tadasana. This is not our usual variation. So see how your senses support you in learning and experiencing this new sequence. Gaze steady. As you inhale, raise the arms forward and up, keeping the gaze steady, feeling the arms stretch up and the opening of the ribs. With the exhale, we're going to lift up onto the balls of the feet. Keep the gaze steady. That will help you keep your balance. And then with the inhale, reach the heels down to the floor and reach the fingertips towards the ceiling at the same time. Feel a sense of stretching through the body. And as you exhale, slowly bring your arms down the front. And again, we'll inhale and stretch the arms forward and up, keeping the gaze steady. Feeling the sense of the body. Exhale, draw the navel in, rise up onto the balls of the feet, keep the gaze steady. As you inhale, reach your heels down and your fingertips up. Feel the stretch across the front of the body. And exhale, slowly bring the arms down the front. Relax the shoulders, feel your feet on the floor. Again, inhale, float the arms forward and up. And exhale, rise up onto the balls of the feet. Inhale, stretch your heels down, your fingertips up. And exhale, slowly bring your arms down the front. We're going to do that sequence 3 more times. Tune into the sense of hearing. Listen to your breath. Inhale, raise the arms to the front. Exhale, lift up onto the balls of the feet. Inhale, stretch the heels down. the fingertips up. Exhale, draw the navel in, lower the arms down. Listen to the breath. Keep it smooth. 2 more times. Smooth inhale, raise the arms. Smooth, supportive exhale as you raise the heels. Inhale, keep the breath smooth as you lower the heels and raise the chest. And exhale, support that breath out with the belly towards the spine, soften the shoulders. One last time. Listen to the breath, raise the arms forward and up. Exhale, lift the heels, keep listening to the breath. Inhale, reach the heels down, stretch the arms up. Exhale, lower the arms, listen to the breath. And relax the breath. We'll keep the gaze steady so that the sense of sight doesn't divert the attention. Using the sense of touch, feel the body standing in this particular place and notice sensations inside the body. Listen to the subtle sound of your relaxed breath. Feel the floor underneath your feet. Steady stance, front and back of the foot. Floor is support. As we go through Uttanasana, the sound of my voice is another support, using your sense of hearing to direct your attention to this experience. We're going to move into the pose and stay for 1 breath once we go down into the forward bend. Inhale, float the arms forward and up. Continue to feel the feet against the floor. Exhale, draw the navel in and bend yourself down. You can soften the knees if you need to keep your even stance. Relax into the forward bend and stay while you inhale. And stay while you exhale. Where are the eyes? Focus them on the wall behind you. Inhale, float the arms forward, lift the chest, rise up to the top. And keep the gaze steady as you lower your arms down the front. Inhale, float the arms forward and up. Listen to the breath. Soft ujjayi. Exhale, bend forward. Stay and breathe for 1 breath. Focus the eyes, listen internally. Then use an inhale to come to the top. And exhale the arms down the front. Again, inhale, arms forward and up. Gaze steady, listening inside. Feel your feet against the floor. Exhale, bend down. Relax into the forward bend. Steady your gaze. Stay for 1 breath. And float to the top on the inhale. Lower the arms down the front on exhale. Since this is familiar to most of you, I'm going to have you do this on your own 3 more times. So you're listening internally, feeling the sensations of the body, fixing the gaze once you're down in the pose. Focusing the eyes, listening to the breath, feeling the sensations in the body. When you're done, relax in Samastiti. Stay tuned into your sense organs, using whichever sense organs are appropriate to observe your present experience. And who's observing that experience? A wide stance and do a Virabhadrasana variation for our next pose. So keep the pelvis steady and externally rotate the left leg in the socket, turning it out towards 90, not necessarily all the way to 90. Turn the leg, don't turn the torso. Simple second variation. Stay tuned into your sense organs. Inhale, raise the arms wide and bend the left knee. Palms up. As you exhale, slowly turn your head and look over your left hand. I'm going to stay for a breath here. Inhale, widen the distance between your fingertips. Feel your chest lift. Stay and exhale and press your left knee towards the wall behind you. And then as you inhale, turn the head into the center. And with the exhale, bring the arms down and straighten the legs. Square the pelvis, relax the shoulders. Again, inhale, raise the arms, bend the left knee. Exhale, turn and look to the left. Steady the gaze. Stay and inhale and broaden the chest, reaching wide from fingertip to fingertip. Stay and exhale and gently press your left hip back. Think of your left knee back. Think of your right hip going back at the same time. Inhale, turn the head into the center. And exhale, slowly lower the arms and straighten the leg. Again, inhale, raise the arms, bend the knee. Exhale, turn and look left. Stay and inhale, broaden from fingertip to fingertip, open the chest. Stay and exhale, push the left knee back. Inhale, turn the head center. Exhale, arms down, left leg straightens. 3 more times. Inhale, arms lift, bend the left knee. Exhale, look left. Stay and inhale. And stay and exhale. Inhale, head to the center. Exhale, arms down, legs straight. Center the pelvis, relax the shoulders. Feel your feet against the floor 2 more times. Inhale, raise the arms wide, bend the left knee. Exhale and look to the left. Stay for a breath. Inhale, head to the center. And exhale, arms down, legs straight. 1 more time. Take it on your own. Use your sense organs to center you. And rotate the left leg when you're done and step to Samasthiti for a moment. Soften here, relax the breath, draw the attention inward. We'll take the stance wide again. Take the second side, keeping the pelvis steady. Externally rotate the right leg in the socket. Keep the pelvis square so the belly button's still facing the wall in front of you. Soften the shoulders, feel your feet. Inhale, raise the arms and bend the right knee. As you exhale, turn and look to the right. Stay in, inhale, broaden fingertip to fingertip, open the chest. Stay in, exhale and push your right knee back. Inhale, bring the head to the center. And exhale, arms down and legs straight. Center the pelvis. Inhale, raise the arms, bend the right knee. Exhale, turn and look to the right. Stay and inhale, open across the front of the body. Stay and exhale and push the right knee back, the left hip back at the same time. Inhale, head to center. Exhale, arms down, legs straight. Square the pelvis, relax the shoulders. Third repetition. Inhale, raise the arms, bend the knee. And exhale, look to the right. Stay for 1 breath. Steady the gaze, listen to the breath. Inhale, head center. And exhale, arms down, legs straight. 3 more times. Inhale, raise the arms, bend the knee. Feel your feet against the floor. Exhale, turn and look to the right. Feel the shape of the body. Stay for 1 breath. Inhale to head center. And exhale, arms down, legs straight. Twice more. Inhale, raise the arms, bend the knee. And exhale, look to the right. Stay for 1 breath. Inhale, head center. And exhale, arms down. Last repetition on your own. Fully using your senses to bring your attention into the body. Then rotate the right foot and come to the back of the mat in Samastuti. Relax the breath. Feel the sensations of the body. Hear the sounds of the body. Steady the gaze to keep the focus in. If you start to hear any comments, that's the I sense. Like, oh, I did that well, or that felt good, or that didn't feel good, or I don't like that one, or whatever the comment is, that's the ego. If you're just observing, oh, there's a feeling, I can feel my foot, oh yes, I hear that sound, I see that point, and you're getting a more clear perspective on what is actually being sensed, not so much the lens that it's coming through. Okay, we're going to work with either Ardha Utkatasana or full Utkatasana. If you can do a full squat with your heels down, go ahead and do that today. We'll do this 6 times. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up. And feel the feet on the floor as you raise the arms. And exhale, bend the knees. Fold down. Your hands might just come to your knees or down to the floor. And then inhale, float yourself up. Feel the sense of the body moving. And exhale, bring the arms down the front. 5 more times. Inhale, raise the arms. Keep the gaze steady. Exhale, bend the knees and come down into a squat, full squat or half squat. Inhale, raise the arms. Listen to your breath as you come up. And exhale, lower the arms down the front. Again, inhale, raise the arms. Sense the body. Exhale, bend the knees. Fold forward. Inhale, lift yourself up. And exhale, lower the arms down the front. Do that 3 more times. Keep the breath smooth the whole time. Remember to steady the gaze when you're upright. Keep the gaze forward. 2 more. When you're done, relax the breath, steady the gaze, senses inward. Notice the commentary if there is one, and know that that's the I sense, the identifier, the ego, having an impression of what the sense organ gave to it. See to what degree you can have the experience without having the comment or the impression. Right. We're going to use the prop now. So if you didn't gather one before, now we're going to use something, a little stool, a yoga block, a chair will probably work well for some of you. And if you don't have a prop, you can work without one. We're going to work with Ardha Chandrasana, the half moon pose, and or Trikonasana, triangle, depending on what will work for you. So the half moon pose we do very infrequently, so it's going to be a rather new experience. Even those of you who practice with me regularly don't do it often. Sense organs, notice how they're going to support you in understanding what's going on. We'll take a wide stance. We want the block or the prop between 12 and 18 inches outside, away from the left foot. And then we're going to externally rotate the left leg in the socket. First repetition, we're going to simply do Trikonasana, just triangle pose. This is your option. You may do this one each time if you like. So let's start with the triangle to warm up the opening of the right side of the body. With the inhale, we'll take the arms out wide. And then with the exhale, we're going to bend down, left hand to left leg. Feel the stretch in the right side of the body. Stay here while you inhale and while you exhale. And then as you inhale, float up to the top. And with the exhale, bring the arms down. So feel free to use that if you don't have a prop or the balance is too challenging. If you have a prop, try to balance at least one time just to get a sense of it. What we're going to do is when we go into our side bend, left hand is going to go on to the prop and the right leg is going to lift up off of the floor. As you inhale, take your arms out wide. As you exhale, we're going to bend down, place the left hand on the block and raise the right leg. And we'll stay here and inhale, fix the gaze, really helpful when you balance. Stay here and exhale. As you inhale, we'll reach the right foot back down to the floor, come upright, and exhale, lower the arms. And let's do it 4 more times. Feel free again to use Trikonasana if that's preferable. Inhale, float the arms out wide. And exhale, side bend. Steady your gaze as you steady your hand and stay for a breath. Inhale, lower the foot. Raise the arms, lift up, and exhale, lower down. So notice you're using your sense of touch to steady you, using your sense of hearing to guide you, using your sense of sight to keep you focused, which will help you to balance better. 3 more times. Inhale, arms wide. And exhale, side bend. Plant the hand, steady the gaze. Listen to the breath. Inhale. And exhale. And then inhale, lower the foot. Come back up to standing. Exhale, arms come down twice more. Inhale, arms wide. And exhale, side bend. Stay for a breath. And inhale, lower down. Exhale, take the arms to the sides. Last time. Inhale, take the arms wide. And exhale, side bend. Stay for a breath. And then inhale, lower the foot. Lift up to the top. Exhale, lower your arms. Unrotate the left leg, step to Samastiti for a moment. So how much can you observe? How possible is it to observe here without commenting? Okay, let's take the block and put it over on the other side. Take a wide stance. Have your prop about a foot or maybe a little farther from your right foot. And then we externally rotate the right leg in the socket. First repetition, we're going to take simple Trikonasana. And that's an option each time if you prefer to use it. Inhale, take the arms out wide. And And exhale, side bend. Bring the right hand down to the right leg. Stay in, inhale, feeling the stretch in the left side of the body. Stay and exhale, listen to the breath. Inhale, come up to the top. And exhale, slowly bring the arms down. So we'll try the balance now. Inhale, flip the arms wide. And exhale, right hand down to the block. Steady your gaze, steady your breath, and stay for one breath. Then use your inhale to lower the foot, raise the arms wide. And exhale, slowly take the arms down to the side. 4 more times. Inhale, take the arms wide. And exhale, side bend. Gaze steady and listen to your breath. And inhale, lower the foot. Raise the arms wide, stand tall. Exhale, lower the arms down to the sides. 3 more times. Inhale, flip the arms wide. And exhale, side bend. Fix the gaze. Listen to the breath. Use your inhale to lower the foot. Lift the arms, straighten the leg. And exhale, arms down. Twice more. Inhale, arms wide. And exhale, side bend. And stay for a breath. Inhale and lower the foot. Stretch the arms wide. Exhale, arms down. 1 more time. Inhale, flip the arms wide. And exhale, side bend. Stay for a breath. Inhale, lower the foot. Reach arms wide. And exhale, lower the arms. And we'll step to Samasthiti. You can move the foot out of the way. Relax the breath. Absorb the experience. Notice the tendency to evaluate the experience and possibly even evaluate yourself on the basis of how that experience went. That's the asmita, that's the I sense. It's only a lens, it's only a filter. Okay, we're going to come down to kneeling. I'll vinyasa with Vajrasana and Chakravakasana. Feel free to sit on your heels or just stand on your knees each time we get to this point. Inhale, raise the arms, stand up tall on the knees and open the chest. Feel the stretch of the front of the body, and exhale, bend down and feel the stretch in the back of the body. Plant the hands on the floor and inhale, come up onto all fours and open the chest. With your exhale, return to child's pose. Feel that stretch in the back of the body. Relax the neck and shoulders. And then with the inhale, stand up tall on the knees. Open up the chest. Exhale, arms down. Sit down if you like. Smooth breath, steady gaze. Inhale, raise the arms, lift and open. And exhale, bend all the way down to the floor. Inhale, all fours position. And exhale, return to child's pose. Make sure the upper body's relaxed. Inhale, stand up tall onto the knees, lifting the arms and stretching the chest. Exhale, arms down. Third repetition. Inhale, lift and open. And then down with the exhale. Inhale to hands and knees position. And exhale, hips to heels. Inhale, stand up tall and stretch the front of the body. And exhale, lower the arms. I'd like you to please do that 3 more times on your own. Listen to the breath, keep your senses focused inward to support you as you go through the flow. As you're done, take a moment to relax the breath. If this position is not comfortable or your back needs a little more stretch, you can go into child's pose. If you want to stretch your toes out, you can sit up on your heels. Sensation without commentary, criticism, judgment. The self is the witness. It's always witnessing. It witnesses by the means of the sense organs, and that perception is filtered through various levels. The more quiet, the more clear, the less distorted we can make the ego, the commentator, the more accurate the observation becomes. We're going to stretch out onto the stomach. We're working with Viniyoga, which is kind of like a jumping jack. We're going to turn the head to one side and bring the hands on the back or the sacrum. We'll lift up. We're going to lift everything up, head, arms, chest, and legs. Open the arms and legs. That all happens on the inhale. And then on the exhale, we'll go down and turn the head the other direction. Inhale. Lift everything up. Sweep the arms forward and take your legs wide. And then as you exhale, lower down, returning your hands to your back and your feet to the floor. Now, if that's too much, you can bring your hands under your forehead instead. And if you need to leave the legs down, you can. Inhale, raise the arms and legs. Everything wide, head is center. And then exhale, lower everything down and turn the head back to the first side. Inhale, lift and open.
And exhale, close and lower, reverse the head. Inhale, lift and open. And exhale, turn the head to the first side as you lower down. Almost done. Inhale, lift and open. And exhale, lower down, turn the head the other direction. And pause a moment. We're going to bring the hands underneath the forehead. And relax here for a moment. Let's keep the arms as they are. So the hands are going to stay stacked and the arms are going to stay down on the floor. We're going to be lifting the head, the chest, and one leg at a time. With the inhale, raise the head and chest and lift the left leg. As you exhale, bend your left knee. Reach your left heel toward your left sit bone. And then inhale, straighten your left leg out and pull your foot and your breastbone away from each other. And then exhale, lower down. Release the head, release the foot. Inhale, raise the head, chest, and the right leg up. Stay balanced on the pelvis. Exhale, bend the right knee. And inhale, straighten the right leg out and think of pulling your foot and your breastbone away from each other. And then exhale, lower the head and lower the foot. Inhale, raise the head, chest, and the left leg. Steady gaze once your head is up. Exhale, bend the knee. Feel the sensations. Listen to the breath. Inhale, stretch the foot and the chest away from each other. And exhale, lower down. Release the head and the leg. Same thing with the right side. Inhale, raise the head, chest, and the right leg up. Exhale and bend the knee. Inhale, stretch the leg out. Try to reach the head and the foot far away from each other. And exhale, lower down. One more with each leg. Inhale, raise the head, chest, and the left leg up. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, straighten the leg and lengthen. And exhale, lower down. And last one. Inhale, raise the head, chest, and the right leg. Exhale, bend the right knee. Inhale, stretch the leg, reach the chest and the foot away from each other. And exhale, lower everything down. Now, if you really need to go to child's pose, please do that. If you don't need to, try stretching your arms out in front of you for a moment and letting your body come into this full prostration. Relax the breath, forehead's on the mat. Relax the arms and the legs. Close the eyes. Relax the breath and keep noticing sensations. And we move slowly back towards the child's pose. Bring the hands back. And slowly adjust yourself so you can bring your hips to your heels. If you want to do Chakravartasana, moving back and forth a couple times, feel free to do that. Or just settle into the child's pose. You may want your hands underneath your forehead. Do what's comfortable for a couple relaxed breaths. And then we'll come on to the back. For lying in the back, you can hug your knees to your chest if you like for a moment. Feel free to have something supporting underneath your head or your neck if you like. And as you're ready, we'll come into position with the feet on the floor, knees bent. We're going to move into a figure four stretch. We'll take the right ankle up to the left knee and then lift the left foot and hold the back of the left leg. You may not need to lift your left foot to get a stretch for the right buttock. If you don't need to lift the foot, then don't. Or you might want to use that prop that you have. You can put your foot on the chair or the stool. Let's do 6 breaths here. You can close the eyes and tune even more intently into the sense of feeling and the sense of the sound of the breath. One thing I'd like you to feel is if you are even at the back of the pelvis, you may feel that you're rocking to the right side. If there's more weight on the right sacrum, side of the sacrum, then bring yourself into the center. Try to soften the shoulders, relax the face. So when you're done with those 6 breaths, I'm going to place the left foot down on the floor and then reach with your left hand onto your right foot and extend the leg up. Now, if the foot doesn't work, hold the leg somewhere or use a yoga strap. We're going to go to a twist. As you exhale, move into the twist. So the left leg is bent and the right leg is straight and supported with the left hand. 6 breaths here, eyes closed. Noticing the sensations, hearing the breath. When you've completed the 6 breaths, bend your right knee and then come onto the back with the knees folded into the chest, neck and shoulders relaxed, face relaxed, eyes closed, feet relaxed. Observe. It's your sense of feeling, touching, that allows you to know that you did something different on one side of the body than the other. Let's place the right foot down on the floor, the left ankle to the right knee. And if you're getting enough stretch in the left buttock, you may stay right here or lift the right side up. You can support your foot on your chair or yoga block. Close the eyes, 6 breaths. Check that you're even at the back of the pelvis, even weight on either side of the sacrum. Shoulders relaxed, face relaxed. 6 breaths at your own count. When you're done with the 6 breaths, the right foot's going down to the floor. You take hold of your left toes with your right hand and straighten up the left leg. And again, move your hand down onto the leg if you need to, or use a yoga block. And we'll go to a twist. Bringing the foot over towards the floor on the right. And taking 6 breaths. Eyes closed. Directing all the sense organs internally so that they help you focus rather than distract you. When you're done with the 6 breaths, bend the left knee and come back into the center. Place one hand on each knee, relax the neck and shoulders, relax the feet and the face. Eyes closed. Listen to the subtle sound of the breath. Exhale, hug the knees in gently. Relax in the neck and shoulders, soften. Inhale, float the knees away, feel the chest expand. Do that 5 more times, following the sound of your own gentle, relaxed breath. And as you're finished, lower the feet to the floor, and as you're ready, stretch out. Moving into final relaxation, Shavasana. And stretch out long with the feet as wide as the mat. Take your hands a little wider than the mat and open up the upper back. Palms are turned up, chest is soft and relaxed. Once you've got yourself settled, close the eyes. Direct all of your sense organs to the inside of your experience. Feeling the body at rest. Observing the breath in its natural flow. You can use the sound of the music to anchor yourself to the experience here.
Experiment with witnessing, observing, without commenting or judging or categorizing. See if that I sense can step aside and simply let the I receive the impressions. Keeping your senses drawn inward as much as you can, and slowly start to move the hands and the feet and move into a stretch.
And as you're ready, roll to the right side and draw the knees to the chest. And then come slowly up into a seated position. Sit comfortably, use the support of a cushion or the edge of a chair. Once you've made that transition up into sitting, again, we're going to draw the attention in the body. Once you're comfortably and steadily seated, eyes come closed. I'm going to take a mental Nadi Shodhana. As you inhale, imagine the breath coming in the left nostril. And as you exhale, imagine it leaving out through the right nostril. And inhale, feel the breath moving in the right nostril. And exhale, feel it moving out the left nostril. That's one round. Inhale left. Feel the sense of the air in the left nostril. Hear the sound of it. Exhale right. Again, feel the breath moving out of the right nostril and hear the sound of it. Inhale right. Continue to observe. And exhale left. That's the end of the second round. Inhale left. And exhale right. Inhale right. And exhale left. That's the end of the third round. Please do 3 more rounds on your own. Once you've finished the third round on your own, that will be an exhale out through the left. Settle in to sit quietly and observe for a couple minutes with the breath relaxed. Sense organs drawn inward. They're still sensing because that's what they do, but let them present the sensation as inwardly as possible. And notice just how quiet the I sense, the ego, can be as it lets the observations pass through to the seer, to the self. your senses, your organs of sensing and organs of action, are the horses pulling the chariot of the body. Your intellect, your discriminating self, is the driver. The passenger, the one for whom this is all happening, is the true self. The driver controls the horses by the reins of the mind. When the horses act at the behest of the passenger, then they provide an experience of life in the world that takes us where we want to be taken. When the horses act without control, they take us on a ride, and it may not be where we want to be taken. The practice of drawing the senses under your control is the path towards being able to enjoy and steer your own life. And slowly bring the eyes open. Namaste. Thanks. So enjoy by all means. This is all here for us to enjoy. We are here to enjoy it. But don't be taken for a ride. You control the horses. They're here to serve you. And when that relationship is adjusted, the whole experience will take you in the right direction.